So, some of you have probably heard about this by now, but Death Battle has finally touched on Danny Phantom versus the American Dragon Jake Long. Long story short, the battle was amazing! Anyway, so I thought that, hey, how about I make a video about another cartoon that Bush Hartman made? And how about I touch on the certain character that goes by the name of Chloe? Okay, I know, the whole critique about Chloe has died down, but I really want to touch on her character, not just to do what every YouTuber on the subject has done, but try to see if her character could have been done better. Keep in mind that these are my opinions, and when I begin to narrate some things, just know that I don't include them with comedy in mind, although I do think that there can be some comedy that can be mixed in it. You see what I mean once I start. And so with that said, begin the opening theme, or whatever that's called. Hello there lovely viewers, what is up? Max from Facts and Fiction here with another video. Now, where do I begin? Chloe is an interesting character. Maybe just because of a Nickelodeon executive who wanted a female-led character, she was the final nail in the coffin that ended Fairly Odd Parents for good. Keep in mind that the show has faced like 3 or 5 cancellations before. I might provide a link of Bush Hartman's explanation on that subject in the link below or on the screen. Personally, I can't stand seeing Chloe on TV. Even though the show has ended, I still get to see her on reruns, tormenting me with her weirdness, her lazy attempt to relate to female viewers. But that's not why I'm here. Oh no. Like I said before, I want to explore what could have been done to her that would have saved the show from its end. Now, let me be clear again by saying that I know that at this point, Bush Hartman may have been going through some creative burnout. He just couldn't think of any new direction, hence why he introduced new side characters which didn't go well and kept using old characters too much and they kind of lost taste. But that isn't going to stop me from exploring Chloe's character. So with that said, let's just jump right into it. Let's say Bush Hartman was still invested in Fairly Odd Parents like he did during the early seasons. I mean, this is how Chloe should have been handled. 1. Do not have her share Timmy's fairies. That was a terrible idea. I don't know what was the whole talk between the executive and Bush Hartman, but honestly, just the very thought of her sharing Timmy's fairies was a terrible idea. 2. Do not change the opening theme to this.
Chloe's his new neighbor and she's ruining all his...
Quick, Gerald, do something!
It's okay. It's dead.
And 3. Have her as less annoying. I'm referring to all the whole screaming and the voice entirely. Just get someone new if it was needed. I get the gist of her character was to be like this kind of opposite to Timmy that somehow gets along with him. But this video isn't to point out her flaws. Exactly. Just for the sake of this video, forget whatever you knew about her. Personally, I think Chloe's character should have been a girl with kid-related issues. One thing some children have to deal with in life is having a single parent, especially if said parent has been too busy to connect well with them. If I had it my way, I would have introduced Chloe just as that. Let's just say something bad happened to her dad, we don't know what that is. It can be explored and hinted more in later episodes. So whatever the case may be, her father's absence causes Chloe and her mother to relocate to Dinsdale. However, her mother is too busy with whatever job she has. So this has an emotional impact on Chloe. She isn't uptight or trying to be perfect or just painfully loud. Instead, she's just trying to fit in. But these attempts, either through some comedy mixed in it or whatever, only causes her to become alienated with other students, since she's kind of antisocial in some ways. Somehow this causes her to get on Trixie's bad side, worsening her school life. We can even throw in Francis just for the heck of it. Now you may be thinking that Timmy would come to her rescue or not, but no, he actually tries to keep his distance from her. Yes, I know that will be harsh, but we can just have it that Chester and AJ made him do this to save whatever social life he has left. We then head up to Anti-Fairy World, where Anti-Cosmo is reviewing die rules. You see, following what happened with Flappy Bob, Anti-Cosmo has been looking for a loophole that he could use to exploit. Now, how he finds this loophole can be through Anti-Wonder saying something funny and dumb, or Fu pointing out something that he is also oblivious to. Whatever the case is, the loophole is in the term Godchild, in which case he presents to the Anti-Fairy Council that the rules never detailed well on the type of Godchild that they and the fairies can have. Yes, I'm aware Anti-Cosmo is the leader of the Anti-Fairies, but considering how the Anti-Fairies have a council of their own, and let's just roll with it. Anti-Cosmo has a plan to find the most vulnerable child to use, and it just so happened that Chloe is that child. At this point, we discover that Chloe wears a emotional mask. Basically, she pretends to be fine when deep down she hasn't recovered from her father's abscess. What's even worse is the fact that he has a string of bad luck going on in her life. So Anti-Cosmo and Anti-Wonder become her Anti-Fairy godparents. Of course, Jorgen gets notified about this, but Anti-Cosmo points out the loophole which forces Jorgen to stay away. If you did know, in season 7 episode 27, it's revealed that once in 1,000 years, I think, the fairies and the Anti-Fairies have a bake-off to decide which species get to have godchildren. Anyway, because this can't be decided until the next 1,000 years, Jorgen has no choice but to oblige. This now leaves Anti-Cosmo and Anti-Wonder to grant Chloe any wish, except each wish somehow affects other people who end up pinning the blame on her. At some point, Timmy and his fairies are made aware of this and try to persuade Chloe that the Anti-Fairies are bad, but Chloe is too ignorant to listen to him since he was one of the students who shunned her in school. And so Chloe goes on with her day, making wishes which end up getting back at her. These wishes can be for personal reasons or for selfless reasons. At first, Timmy tries to stay away, believing it isn't his business, but after her wish causes her to lose something, maybe a rare edition of the Crimson Chain comic, he wishes for every wish that Chloe made to be gone. Unknown to him, Anti-Cosmo had anticipated Timmy's intervention, which now puts him in a position to accuse everyone, including Timmy, of trying to rid Chloe of her own happiness. You see, Chloe hasn't really been bad. She has actually been making good wishes, but because the Anti-Fairies always find a twist towards it, it only ends up making her life worse. Timmy tries to persuade her, but it is too late. The Anti-Fairies have made themselves so believable in front of her that she believes them in an instant, and so she makes a big wish. Chloe wishes for her own little world. Anti-Cosmo asks along the line of, "And what about this world?" Chloe replies that she doesn't care and that they can do whatever they want with it. At last, the wish is made, and before Timmy and his fairies knows it, the wish is activated and they are powerless to stop what happens next. And that's where I'm going to stop for now. Yeah, I know this is kind of short, but I've really been busy, plus my last video was what, 20 minutes long? So again, give me time. And besides, I need to know what you guys think of this video. I know this video kind of sounds fan fiction-y, but as a freelance writer, I think I've got this. So, what are your thoughts? Put them down in the comments below, and be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you can be up to date with the next part. If you guys actually like it, please let me know if you like it. This is Max from Facts and Fiction Studios. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.